While drinking and driving should always be a topic of concern and conversation, the holidays bring a heightened amount of awareness and danger on our streets. Just ask Melania Moat, who knows far too well the impact of this toxic combination.
I spent the majority of the last month of my pregnancy in a hospital, either in Krishna's ICU room or with Joshua planning his funeral, writing his obituary. And all of this was just because one person made the decision to drink and then get behind the wheel of a car.
Krishna and Joshua are Melania's two younger brothers, who were 18 and 20 when a drunk driver plowed into their mom's car at 70 miles an hour on a side street after running a stop sign.
Krishna was thinking about his girlfriend who had a scheduled C-section for the next day. My mom said that they were actually having a conversation about that, and all of a sudden she just saw the middle of her car go up in between her and Krishna, and that's the last thing she remembers.
Joshua died the next day, and Krishna spent 3 weeks on life support and 2 months in the hospital, and still the recovery process is ongoing.
It's just a lot of things, not only the death of Joshua, but everything that came after that too.
Stories like this is compelling Mothers Against Drunk Driving to spearhead its Taiwan On for Safety campaign for the 30th consecutive year.
There's so much that happens during this time of the year, and a lot of times people are making decisions once they're impaired, whether it's okay for them to drive or not.
These red ribbons are being used as a reminder for drivers to make good decisions before they go out and Taiwan On. The goal is to ensure that everyone gets home safely from their holiday parties.
To have someone either be injured or lose their life changes not only that holiday, but every other holiday and every other day after that.
Nationwide, the number of drunk driving incidents rose 3%. However, in Florida, we experienced a spike of an alarming 15%. Statistics show that for every time a drunk driver is arrested, they've typically driven while impaired 80 times before. Stats also show that on average, 2 in 3 people will be involved in a drunk driving crash during their lifetime. And with options ranging from designated drivers to taxis and Ubers, there should never be a reason to get behind the wheel while impaired.
It's really not a lot of money, especially considering all the things that you can lose, including your life or your freedom if you kill someone.
Over the next few weeks, law enforcement will have a heightened presence on the roadways, keeping a keen eye on drivers who may be driving while under the influence. So before heading out the door to a holiday party or get-together, make a safe ride home part of the planning process.
It really just comes down to a choice. And we really urge people for that choice to be, make the plan prior to going out.
For Southwest Florida Crime Stoppers, I'm Trish Rout.